Welcome, everybody. Back for part 3. This is Lee, and we're playing Titanic Adventure Out of Time. If you haven't seen the last 2 videos, go back and watch those if you want. Otherwise, I might just keep going. Yeah, I know the last one I made a little too long, but I don't know. It's kind of got carried away. Alright, so where do we need to go? We need to Nope, wrong way. I'm gonna go investigate the death. Alright. Of young Willie.
What have you heard? Anything? Tell me. You knew him? Look. Don't breathe a word to anyone. Do? Bloody well nothing. Not till New York. The rest of the passengers must not be alarmed. Ismay is going to raise hell when he hears. And I thought this would be an easy trip.
Yeah.
Talk to Smethers, his steward. Say the man came down here after using the squash courts.
Oh.
Be my guest. Mind you, it's not pretty. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Okay.
Most regrettable. Most regrettable indeed. The young German gentleman, dead. In the electric bath. Quite unanticipated.
Well, electricity and water
He was
never really
alive.
mix.
Most vocally, too. Just a few hours before, arguing with someone on B deck. The gentleman's voice was unfamiliar. About a painting. He'd misplaced it. And the other gentleman wanted to know where it was. Yes, I believe Dr. O'Loughlin is waiting to move him, so as not to alarm the other passengers. It is, I must warn you, a most unpleasant sight. Very good. This is most irregular. Most irregular indeed.
Huh. Okay. Oh yeah, he's definitely in there. And dead. And many knots unraveled by the road. Huh. Knots unraveled by the road.
Yes, can I help you?
Did I not? Oh, I guess I must have not clicked it all the way.
A painting, is it? I'll put this in the safe. Glad to be of service. Good night.
Okay. Maybe Trask will know.
Can you feel it? The air has changed. It's clammy, cold, like the ice caves in the Eiger. But you're not here about climatology. What do you want? Certainly. A passage from the Rubaiyat. Many knots unravel could mean a rope. Complete the rest of the verse and you'll find your answer. Good luck. I don't think his death was an accident. He has double-crossed the Colonel. That may help you. Goodbye. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Long walk. And we go. Alright, and over here. I'll get turned around to E-deck. There's a rope. Oh.
Christ almighty wonder. You has a face ache, ain't you? Rooming the ship, poking your nose into everyone's business. Just who do you take me for now? One of those la-di-da millionaires up top? Jack Hacker keeps his word, honors his promises. When I saw you coming, I says to myself, they'll be wanting to know about him. The foreign gentleman, German I suspect. A remedy nervous type he was too. Give me a bob and told me to tell whoever asked to repeat a phrase word for word. You want to hear it now? But still the vine her ancient ruby yields, and still a garden bidden by the water blows. Yeah, that's it. Here, he wrote it down. What's it mean anyway? Some rich man's game you play? You
Pretty
can
much.
have it. Just tell Conklin we want the money tonight.
Step lively. Where to? Mind the gate.
Fancy meeting you again.
Yeah, always by the elevator.
Again? What fun.
Oh, Henry, snooping. Really? Such dreadful taste.
Reminds me of that chap Burns. That's the photographer who took pictures of the ship.
You should look him up. He's on sea deck. He has such a lovely wife who...
I say it's late. Must run. Goodbye.
Who knows? Might run into him again. Let's see if he knows anything.
What now? Another clue?
What? Oh.
Aha! The rubaiyat again. But still the vine her ancient ruby yields. What's red and old? Still a garden by the water blows. Still a garden by the water blows. We're on the water, obviously. And a garden means plants. Where's there a profusion of greenery on board? Figure it out. Goodbye. I'll be here if you need me.
Alright. Oh.
Yoo-hoo! Did you hear? J.P. Morgan, he owns the White Star Line. He was to be on board. At the last moment, he took the cure in France instead. Why do you suppose? Has the ship sprung a leak? I'll scare myself to death. Everyone knows the Titanic's unsinkable. Why, it's the Harrises. You know, the Broadway producer. My dear, I simply must run. Lovely chatting with you. Goodbye.
Nope, nothing there. Maybe here? Oh. Old Reds.
With Riviera on board? Get real, Pally. Watch him, or he'll pick your wallet too.
Hey, get back here.
Don't mind if I do. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, I always say. Gave a pack of these to the German kid early tonight. He's an odd one.
While we was docked in Queenstown, I saw him on top of one of the smokestacks.
The last one, right at the top. Who knows what he was up to? Looked like he was hiding something. Crazy Kraut kid.
Oh, what's he doing?
Please leave me.
Okay. Alright, where to now? Well, maybe we should go out top and then over. It's kind of weird. You gotta do that. See, can't do it from here. So we'll have to go this way, up. Well, we passed a bunch of people on the way. Maybe we should chat them up.
Oh, surprised me you did. It's a lonely post here. Cold adds to it. Night watch. I'm here for a couple more hours. Oh, surprised me you did. It's a lonely post here. Cold adds to it. Don't break your neck. The entrance is below decks. Only the lads in the engine room can get to it. Climb the smokestack. We're sipping a little too much brandy tonight, aren't we?
Maybe.
God has moved his mighty hand against the wicked. Gambling, lewdness, and a mixing of the classes are repaid with fire. You have heard the news? Young Hadelitz has gone to meet his maker. Or someone else, eh? We can only speculate, can't we? They say the electric bath has never malfunctioned before. Believe me, it wasn't the voltage, but the cleansing work of the Lord. I'm looking forward to talking with you about the mission. God needs your help. Thank you so much. I will call on you tomorrow. Good evening.
He's really after my money. Keep going, keep going. Gotta keep going. Dang, second class. Buy no food.
Well done. Listen, I've discovered the only way into the smokestack. Through the engine room. Find that notebook. Helping the Tsar will help us too.
Yeah. Well, she hasn't really done anything, has she? She just sits there the whole time. Alright, here we go. Let's talk to you.
Oh, she's still running rough. You're so clever last time, you can't have a go again. Right. There's a gauge showing the turbine's power output. The needle's got to move into the green zone.
There we go. That's quick.
Cheers, mate.
Alright. Go up here.
You have interfered in my affairs for the last time. You are the one who stole the ruby yacht.
No.
And Sasha's painting. I know you have it.
No, don't have it.
Prepare to die at the hands of Serbia.
time. I've always lost in the past. Ah. Well, did you get anything off of this? No? Didn't take anything. Well, let's leave it at that. Oh. Let's try over here. Keep going up. Alright. Try here. And here. And there. There we go. Oh, there's a notebook. Oh, hi there.
I think that notebook is for me. Please. I know exactly who you are. The agents have our secrets, yes. Thank you for finding it. Billy would have appreciated your effort. Cold, isn't it? I've maintained climate is the crucible of civilization. Culture blooms in the temperate. It is the tropic and Arctic zones which breed barbarism. Russia, for instance. In that notebook are names of anti-Tsarist Russians, revolutionaries living in exile. Germany supports these men. They are called communists. We provide assistance, small courtesies, and, wherever possible, financial encouragement. One of these men is moving to Krakow soon. Charming city, Krakow. We urge Willy to befriend such types in Vienna. He kept a list of such men for us, or so I thought. He was a Russian agent who was going to turn those names over to the Okhrana, the Russian Secret Service. Dave would kill them.
Oh, yeah.
Secretly, of course, but kill them just the same. Think. With the revolutionaries all dead, the Tsar would be secure on his throne. That should not be allowed. Not when there are wars to be planned for. Now then, the notebook.
I think we hit an iceberg. Okay.
An iceberg. They've run into an iceberg. The idiots! I will be taking that notebook now.
Sure, I got some for you.
What?
Alright, well, let's get out of here before he wakes up. Oh, jeez. Okay. Here we go.
You see, my friend, we will all meet the devil eventually.
Ooh-wee. Well, we still got the jewels.
That's a nasty bump. You'll live. But for how long is the question? We've struck an iceberg.
Yeah.
The incompetence, the idiots. That was an hour ago. The captain's called women and children to the boats. It's serious. She's sinking by the bow. She's got about an hour left, maybe a little more. The Rubaiyat. And a fine time I had getting it back from the purser. It's safer with you now. I've the painting. Take it, and make sure that necklace doesn't end up in the wrong hands. The Serbian, Vlad, he must have the notebook. The notebook lists the names of Russian radicals. The Germans actively encourage Lenin and other revolutionaries. You must recover that notebook. This information is vitally important to our Russian allies. I know you're hurt, but the Titanic's sinking. It's not going to be easy. The lifts have been shut down for good. We must get the evidence off the ship before it goes. So, up we go. Now get cracking.
Okay. Put that away. Oh, wrong floor. Okay.
If you've come to get me to leave, I'm not going. I'm not leaving Willie. I want to stay near him on the ship. We met here in the lounge the first night out. He introduced himself. Willie was so kind. Not like Mama's friends, they just want our money. I'm staying with him. We went for a walk that night on deck. There were so many stars, just like tonight. I told him you can't see the stars in New York. The lights burn too bright. I told him to go to Central Park. I was going to take him to the park to show him the stars. Here, take this shawl. I don't need it. If you get to New York, visit the park. That's where you see stars. That's where I wanted to take Willie. Goodbye.
Okay.
I wondered when you'd rematerialize. We're in a bit of a spot, don't you think? Me? My lord, no, I'm too old and too fat for small boats. Besides, after spending my corporeal career communing with the beyond, I'm not too worried about joining it now. Visit Mr. Riviera. He's playing for some very high stakes.
Alright. Let's see. How high?
Very high. I'm heading somewhere far more interesting. Let those who would stay save themselves.
Alright.
But what's still unknown is what you will do. Don't you see? You've changed the past. You've had that chance. What you do now will change the future. Don't fail. I suggest a hand of cards with Mr. Riviera. Hurry. Goodbye now. It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance in this world. Perhaps we'll meet again in the next.
I'm not going to talk to him. He'll just want the notebook. Alright, let's try that again.
Bonsoir, mon ami. Sit if you like. Talk to me. The Titanic is dying, but the games are still being played. Even here.
Oh.
Is that why you have come? For a game?
Yep.
To while away the time?
Mm-hmm.
My high stakes? Why, mon ami, we play for souls. At least a substitute thereof. We must play for something real. Something a man would die for. Regardez. A carte d'entrée. A pass to the lifeboats. With this, you have life. Looks familiar, eh? If you win, it is yours. What do you wish to put down in return? Ah, jewelry. Such diamonds. Quite valuable. Almost as beautiful as the Lady Georgia. Bien. If you win, you receive the boat pass. If I win, I get the necklace. Let's begin.
Oh, what is that? Ooh. Let's stay. Yay, I win.
You win. Here. Deliverance. Of a kind. Try your luck. Well, maybe I see you again. Before you die. Adieu.
See if anyone else is in here.
Going to the devil full of gin. Georgia, on deck, I suppose, with the women and children. Or Sasha, she wouldn't stay with me. Not much point to me now, is there? Maybe there never was. Won't be much longer now, will it? She's sinking quickly. Cheers, and good luck to her.
Yes, you. I'm just coming from a talk with Andrews. The situation's serious. Very serious. There's only minutes left before the ship sinks, and there aren't enough boats, even for the women and children. I need to get on a boat. I'm an important man. There are factories, investments. I must get on a boat. Letter? Forget the letter. Don't you see? We're going to die, all of us, if we don't find a boat. I'm going to talk to the captain. He'll let me on. I'll tell him. He'll order them to.
Oh.
Stand back. Ladies and gentlemen, maintain order. Women and children board first.
Oh, there goes one lifeboat.
Prepare to swing out. Lifeboat away, sir.
The door's locked. Let's try this one. Oh.
Nobody's allowed above this deck. Those are orders. Last thing we need's a riot. If you go down there, I can't guarantee you'll come back. It's dangerous down there. I'll try to remember you on the way up. Good luck.
All right.
Sasha. Yes. Sasha cared only for himself, not Serbia, not the Black Hand. This is war. Deserters are shot. Like dogs. Maybe you come for the notebook. The one the German wanted? Maybe you want this. The English lord's necklace. It is mine to sell. The money for the Black Hand. Then you will see. Somewhere, sometime, within a month, in a year, we strike. We will start a fire. A fire that will destroy the Austria oppressors. Destroy Europe, and all Serbs will know freedom. I must leave. I must get on a lifeboat. Once again, I must ask for your help. Find a way to let me board a lifeboat unnoticed. Women and children first is the rule. What? How? A disguise? No. I die like a man. You can get me into the first class? To the boats? What can I give you? Never. It is for Serbia. Quickly, what do you take? Take it and give me. Give it to me. If I disguise myself, I can reach the boats. The sea, it's coming in.
All right. Got the notebook.
Mrs. Conklin, she's stolen my baby. I was to meet Mr. Conklin, but she showed up instead, demanding the letter. I let her hold the baby so I could get my hands free. I let her, and she took him. She told the steward that he was hers. He wouldn't let me follow her to first class. She's leaving with my baby. Take the letter. Find her. See if she'll trade the baby for it. Please, you're our only hope.
Get that baby for Mrs. Conklin. Trade the letter.
All right.
You made it! Now get up on the boat deck. Last thing we need's a riot. Now get up on the boat deck.
What do you want? He's mine now. No one will know. He'll have a good life with me instead of that penniless girl. Leave. I'm getting on that boat. The letter. You have it? It can ruin us. Ruin me. I'll trade you. The letter for the child. Hurry! The letter for the child. Here. Take it. Take it. The letter. Yes, let me have it. What a fool! You don't have a seat in the boat.
Whoops. Too far. All right.
This deck's closed. No one can go up from this point. There aren't the boats for the steerage passengers. They must stay below. If you go down there, I can't guarantee you'll come back. It's dangerous down there. Good luck. If I'm still here when you return, I'll let you back up.
That's good of him.
You got him back. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. You did the right proper thing, you did. You got me thanks. Go on. Get up top with my sister and the baby. Save them.
No, Jack, no. Not without you.
Hush now. Hush. There'll be no luck for men like me up top. I'll try me luck back here, in the stern. Get moving.
It's best I be going now. Take me to the boats.
Thank you. I'll not forget this.
He's first class, I mean. I'll never forget what you done. God protect you.
Alright. Go back.
I
Oh,
say,
good lord.
it'll be absolute madhouse, don't you think? People running hither and thither, no organization, no plan of attack.
Henry doesn't think the situation calls for panic.
Lunatics, all of them, running about like rabbits with a stoat at the hole.
The lapse in social order is absolutely shocking.
Boats! Ha! If I were captain...
Such people, they're not dressed for first cabin, like those two immigrants on the second-class stairwell. Really, something should be done. The woman's quite upset.
Sodding foreigners!
I can't possibly get in these boats.
I agree. Packing the women off in such crowded quarters.
Frightfully cramped.
Like tinned mullet.
The Titanic is perfectly safe, isn't it?
I say, I'm in need of a gin.
Not now, Henry. Henry, not now. The officer there, he wants me in the boat.
They say the smoking room's still open.
Goodness, I do believe I hear running water.
Perhaps we can play a few hands with that Frenchman.
Henry, I do think we should stay here with the boats.
Blast it all, Ribena. Pitch yourself in. I say, old bean, coming with? Suit yourself then. Cheerio.
Don't push. Keep your hands well inside the boats.
Yeah, I was right.
Did you see the Astors, Benji Guggenheim? My dear, how could you have missed them? They were in the gymnasium. Leaving? If you see the Astors, do tell them Daisy wants to go in their boat. It'll be such fun. Don't forget their boat. I only travel with the best. Goodbye.
Time's growing short. Try to get the evidence and save yourself. But sailors threaten to throw me on the next boat. But I can hold my own a little longer. Yes, take the next available boat.
All right. There we go.
Goodbye. Bye. May God protect you.
What? I'm loading no boats now. It'll be Officer Morrow who decides who's leaving. I guess we don't have to wait for Morrow. Boat 2's ready for launching. All aboard.
Tell them we did our best. Tell them.
Dad left the sinking ship without the ruby yacht, nor did he have the real Lambeth diamonds. The Black Hand never got its funds, money intended to finance a wave of terrorism across the Balkans. One of the intended targets, the heir to the Austrian throne, Archduke Franz Ferdinand. His murder might have started a war. We were lucky. We got peace instead. As for the painting, it left with me. The plans proved useless. In the month following the sinking, the War Office scrapped the proposed deployments in a cost-cutting measure. But the canvas? As the only artifact saved from the Titanic, the painting became famous. Along with its creator, a rather excitable Austrian named Adolf Hitler, who makes a lucrative career to this day, peddling overpriced alpine vistas to the carriage trade. I left the ship with Willie's notebook. Eventually, it found its way to the Russians. The Tsar's secret police were grateful, and the names Stalin, Lenin, and Trotsky vanished from history. The communist revolution aborted. I didn't really realize it then, but that night 30 years ago was one of history's most crucial. Though the Titanic carried 1,500 to the death, a peaceful world would be their epitaph. Our mission was a success. With no wars or bloody revolutions to derail us, prosperity and progress has flowed into every corner of the globe, bringing humanity a security known only to the privileged few before the Titanic sailed. Today, on April 14th, 1942, I am leaving the service to retire in a world at peace. One can only imagine how different it could have been, would have been, if we had failed.
Hey, so I just got done with the basically playthrough of Titanic Adventure at a Time. It was a favorite game of mine whenever growing up, and honestly, I picked up the game from Kmart years ago, and yeah, I just played it on my old computer. Kept the CDs around, and I just kind of wanted to play through it once and do a little recording on it. Hopefully to do a lot more videos in the future. Yeah, I got some other things in the works, so we'll get to it. And hopefully you had fun watching this, and if not, there's probably something else that's on there or will be on in the future. Alright, see you for now. Bye.